Okay. Yep. Alright. Hello, hello, my internet friends. Welcome to Heartopia, day 145, according to my calculations. There should be stars tonight. So let's get some Starshards and see if there's some new furniture we can pick up. Let me see here. I have a little map of the Starshards. We also are going to be grabbing pink bubbles as our usual Sunday routine. I finally got some decent sleep, so I'm running a little late checking into things today. I haven't done anything. First time I logged in at all, so my garden is way behind. I'll take care of that in a second. The pets are desperate for attention. Pets first, then garden. Oh, that's a wonderful photo. Thank you. The pets are so silly. Alright, who else has a gift? Maybe I'll just get the gifts out of the way. The other cats, someone has a gift. There you go. We get a cat gift and we get a dog gift. Sea Otter has come to play. We got 2 photos from Flair. And let's see what kind of gift we also get from the Sea Otter. We got wood. Fantastic. Alright, so the dogs are always way more hungry, so we'll focus on them first. Someone's got a really cool roller coaster next door to me. I'll have a little sneak peek at that while I'm feeding. That is impressive. That's very cool. Alright, let's finish taking care of Hachiko. If I can get through all of the tabs. There we go. All the little bubble buttons. Things are in my way. Right. Of course. Dailies. Oh, good thing I didn't feed all the pets first. Feed any cat one time is one of the daily quests. Did it say that Hachiko needed a bath? Probably. Hang on. Doggie's doing just fine. It doesn't say anything about needing a bath, but I think I'll give Hachiko a bath really quick anyway, just to... Well, first of all, I can waste time because nobody's here yet. And second of all, the other animals are probably all gonna need a bath because I haven't checked in all day. And I'd rather not have one with an invisible status of I almost need a bath. I need a status of cleanliness, thank you very much. I want to be able to see how clean my pets are so that I know when they need a bath ahead of time. Yep, dirty. Okay. There is obviously a cleanliness stat on your pet. I don't know why we're not allowed to observe it. I might leave my clothes for today, because I only wore them one day, and sometimes I like to wear clothes more than one day in a row, if I really like an outfit. And this one feels very casual to me, so I kind of feel comfortable in it today. And I like the stars are falling. It's beautiful today. I've been waiting for the stars to show. That's one of the reasons why I'm streaming later. I should have checked in on my garden this morning though, but I overslept. I needed it. And then the kiddo was using the computer. Which he's been very considerate about splitting the PC time. It is my computer, but we only have the one for gaming. So, alright, cats. Hopefully I can get the other cats onto the property so that I can also wash them. Let's see, feed the cat. Quest done. Gotcha. Let's also finish taking care of the cats, though. Where did the other ones wander off to? Do I need to give you a bath? I'm gonna give you one anyway. We'll just preventatively bathe the cat. Let's see here. We've got a bubble. I think I've decided that for my other server profiles, I'm gonna keep them kind of color-coded for things around the house and clothing, so that it's easier for me to visually see what server I'm on. Okay. It was kind of leaning that way anyway with how I was building things and buying clothing, but I think they're going to be color-coded. I'm not entirely set on what colors. I'm thinking orange, green, and maybe yellow or blue. Not sure. Maybe... is there one more? Yeah, there's one more. I'm not sure. I'll look and see what's available. Obviously, I'll do whatever the heck I want for this server, because this is my main and this is where I spend money and spend most of my time, but... visually, I want to be able to have an identifier of where I am. Okay, I am missing... Ghost? Yes. There he is. Naniwa will have to wait 2 seconds. It's fine. I don't know why there's cat food in my pocket and in storage. Looks like the hyacinths have finished growing my first set of crossbreeds. And someone else is already calling me. I'm guessing they want me to join whatever bug catching thing Naniwa's got set up. I'll find out in a second. Technically, it just like went to voicemail or missed calls. It's fine. I have things to do. I have gardening, I have pink bubbles, I have the Starshards, I have the crops out back that I need to do. Are these ones done growing? They look done. Jeez, they look like they're on fire, man. These are so pretty. Sunglow tulip plant. It's absolutely glowing. It is beautiful. But it's fully grown, so it goes in storage. Got another one growing, so I should be able to pluck it out of the ground soon. Did I get a blue tulip seed? I did not, but I got 2 more sunglow tulip seeds. That's fascinating. So whatever situation I've got going on over here has been really productive for sunglow tulips. Yeah, we got 1 purple, so we'll be yanking one of these out of the ground. And put that down. And now that the tulips are taken care of, I'll have a look at the phone. Bait the insects. So just at the onsen? No. I appreciate it though. For both the NPC and my friend, but no. Unless that's someone in town. That's an interesting, title, if that's you. I think it was one of my friends. Okay. So we have an extra pink hyacinth, and I don't have any hyacinth collected yet. I think I'll grab the pink and grab the red, yellow, and white, even though they take forever and a day to grow. I think that'll be fine. Because I need them for my collection. I need to collect them at some point anyway, so may as well do it now. Alright, let's see what we can do about seeds. I can replace the red one right away. I've got a new pink one that I can replace right away. Gotcha. So I just need to check my inventory and see if I have any seeds for... I do not. I need a white and yellow hyacinth seed. Let's go talk to Blanc before I get too distracted doing things. Not right now. I really do appreciate it, but I'm trying to stay on task. I will 100% forget what I'm doing if I don't stay on task one at a time. Even if I just wait until I'm done doing the brick bloom flowers to come back and get the seeds, I'll already forget which ones I need. That's why I'm stopping mid-flower task for seeds. And I have to stay focused when I get to Blanc and only buy the 2 seeds that I need. Otherwise, I will also get distracted and buy the wrong seeds. I have the worst attention span. I feel like a goldfish. Constantly have to stay on task. Alright, almost there. Probably would have been faster to go around the other way. Okay, there is a... Blanc has a task for me. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Not unless it's just a delivery, and then I'll take care of it. Nope, not a delivery. I will worry about that later. I need a... yellow, a singular one, and a white singular one. And that will be good enough for now. And we're actually, yeah, we're gonna take the other way. Wow, good job. I got completely stuck. I can't drive today. We're gonna go the other way because I feel like my house might be closer. I feel like I went all the way around town just to get to Blanc. I'll cut through here. Go past Lee Zen. Never talked to her, really. We had one philosophical debate with her and that was it. She does have a book published in-game, though. So, and they mention her a few times. So apparently she is a well-known philosopher in the game. Hi, Starlight! I'm trying to remember... How long have I been live for? 13 minutes. I'm still in the middle of gardening. It looks like the mole is at number 2. I left because I needed more seeds. So, I'm coming back to my gardening now. That's one of the reasons why I do pets and gardening before I dive into anything on my streams, is to give you guys time to log in. You can always watch... Hello, Polly. You haven't changed your avatar photo in forever. That sounds fun, but no. That does sound fun. I do need to get around to doing some of the parkour events. But not right now. That's not a not today, that is a not right now. Alright, let's see what we got for the brick blooms. We have a Celine that I'm going to put away for now. I might have enough of the Celine by now that I can actually pick that, but I'd rather make sure. We've got another one right here. Okay, we've got a blue and 2 purple, a peach, a black, and an orange. So we're going to be doing like a whole strip of removal here. Nope, that's not the button I meant to push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the pink and take out the orange. By the way, I finally finished the house. I didn't want to make the fence. They were too complicated. Oh, the one you were following the tutorial for? That sounds fun. Yeah, some of those tutorials are super complicated. And some of the tutorials are actually very furniture glitch heavy. And I'm pretty anti-glitch when it comes to my own personal stuff. I'm not super anti-glitch as far as viewing it is concerned, but I don't particularly encourage it. Even if you don't get banned for glitching furniture, there's always the risk that they'll update the game and it'll patch any glitches and then your furniture is all locked out. You'll be in a world of trouble if your game is messed up because your furniture is glitched out. So, in my opinion, it's not worth it. Alright, flowers are fully done. Fantastic. We've got some grapes ready to go, but I'm gonna water them first. If I can see the ground. Tall crops are a nightmare to water. I'm tempted to, I am eventually going to make a new house, and I'm tempted to make, circles around a central plot of, like, I don't know, like a bush or another flower or something. And that way it's a little easier to stand in the center and water. I glitch only sometimes, but not like where it's everywhere. I only have one thing glitched. Well, I'm terribly sorry that you have cancer. I'm hoping that I'm not the first person you've told. That is terrible news. I'm sorry. That's not something that's easy to work with. Hopefully you are at a stage where it's treatable. And hopefully the treatment isn't too hard on you. I hope you get some good news from that. That is some life-changing news there. Alright. Okay, because I didn't log in at all earlier, there aren't any birds. I think they mainly come in the morning time. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab a drink and process that. Okay. No, I'm not joining towns right now. I don't want you to feel like I'm being dismissive. That is very serious news, and I am... To be honest, I'm slightly confused on why I needed to be informed, but I appreciate it that you needed to get it out. But I do have a stream to follow through with, so I'm going to leave that aside for now. I've already given my well wishes for your care, and I don't want you to feel like you're being neglected. That's very serious news, and I do hope that it's not as life-threatening as it could be. But I do have my stream to process, and I do like to stay focused on mostly Heartopia stuff. So I'm going to politely set that aside for now. Okay? Thank you, though. We will be growing, I think, pineapples for now. That seems like a good timeline. Pineapples for now. I'll come back after I get the bubbles and the Starshards. I think I'll do those first, so that people don't have to wait too long into the video to find out where the locations of things are. And then I'll do my dailies. So let me get my maps out. We'll do the Starshards first. So let's head over to the forest. I am in the flower field right now. I'm gonna take the bus. I don't want to. You know what? I'm not even gonna take the bus. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go over to the insect event because it's over there. So we're just gonna head over there. Just use the quick travel option. Get my little hammer out. Even though it's not showing for some reason right now, that concerns me about my gameplay. Okay. We're gonna zoom past Naniwa because the tracking is going to annoy me if I don't. And there's also 3 Starshards up in this area, so not necessarily close to Naniwa, but that gets him off my tracker. Here's one of the first Starshards. There is another one on the hill, I think. Yeah, down here. Okay. That's 2. Make sure you collect all the shards or else you'll get them in the mail with a very passive-aggressive letter. The game is very passive-aggressive when it comes to you leaving things behind. There's a pink one here, up next to the campsite. Ah, there's a bagworm. I'm gonna grab that really quick because I don't see those very often. And they tend to take off if I get too close. You can see it shaking. It already detects me. There we go. It's very touchy. Ooh, a 4-star. Nice. I honestly didn't realize I'd already gotten a 4-star bagworm. Cool. I've only caught a few of them. Actually, let me see how many actually I have caught. My catalog is supposed to be in that spot. I'm doing muscle memory here. Insects. How many bagworms have I actually caught? 8. That's it. So, yeah, I don't see them hardly ever. Right, let's keep going after the meteor shards, the little star shards. It's so pretty when the meteors are falling. There's one out here on the forest island. Just one. And it's not hidden or anything. It's not like way in the corner. So, not too bad to come out here and grab that. Someone got all the pogo sticks. That's the only way to get the egg car. Lucky. Let me see. There's one here. And one more down here, I believe. Yeah, right here. This is on that little edge near where the deer like to hang out. Okay, which isn't too far from where Vanya's at. Speaking of Vanya, we're gonna go past him and past where Doris are. Vanya's there. Doris is usually up here. Yep, there she is. And the next star shard is on this side of the river, yeah, right here. Looks like they're after the same things I am. the last two are in the other part of the forest across the river. Yep. Yeah, they're after the same stuff I am. Very cool. It looked like they just swung their tool once, but it was kind of far away, so... Let me see, that's the yellow one. There is a pink one, and I'm assuming it's in the direction they ran. I think it is. So, let's have a look. Yep, right there. Hello! We're both on star missions right now. Okay, so now I'm gonna zoom back over to Doris. And have a look and see what's available for picking up for Starshards today. I did kind of use up most of them for the build challenge. I kept buying new stuff. So we'll see what we can do here. I don't know if I have enough to get anything specific right now. First thing you should do if you've never gotten Starshards before you buy anything, make sure you get the Wish Upon the Shooting Stars emote, because it's limited availability, and there's an achievement tied to it. So that's a kind of a pro tip. Alright, I need a desk lamp, a wall lamp, I have the string lights, I have the chandelier, and I have the ceiling light, so... There's also this wall lamp. I think I'll get the shard style wall lamp this time around. I like that one. And then I'll work on the other ones. For yellow, let's see what we got here. Which ones do we need? The wall lamp, the desk lamp, I have the string lights, I have the chandelier, I have the ceiling lights. I don't have this shard style wall lamp either. Perfect. I think I might save my white ones for now. And see what we get next week. So, I saw Kitty the Gardening Master. Wow, I am popular. Hey, it's my friend actually. That's been running around. I didn't even notice that her face was on the icon on the map. I'll wait patiently. While I'm doing that, I need to get the pink bubbles map. Okay. Actually, I don't need to open a thing for that because I downloaded the photos for that. Where are they? Did I not? Could have sworn I saved them. Maybe I didn't on my phone. Maybe they're on my tablet instead. That's not what I meant to open. Okay, well that's fine. I've got the locations right here anyway. No biggie. Perfect. Okay. No. I appreciate it, but no. Nice. Nope. She's gone. Yes. Hello. Nice. mm, okay. Oh? That was wild. I suppose if we both got a bubble in that spot, it's possible that there are specific spawn points for the gift bubbles that are random. That would be interesting to do some research on, but I'd have to stand around for a long time and find out. Okay. Okay. Hop on. I'll be going through the entire list of 15 bubbles, so if you've already gotten some of them, that's understandable, but I'll make sure there's none that got missed out on. First, we're gonna go up to the onsen area, because that's where my map starts. So... that's one of my friend's houses. This is a very interesting house. Very modern. I like it. Is this yours? Is this the one you've been working on? Hang on. I like it. It's really cool. I don't pay attention to who owns the houses until I'm actually off and walking around. That's very cool. I'll have to stop and water for you if you have stuff to water. Alright, the first one is up here. We're gonna be doing a bit of parkour, so... and we're apparently going to be traveling through the bird event. So, first we start up here. With this one. And if you've already gotten that one, we're gonna be doing a little bit of parkour. Because I don't have the patience to go up and around. Up, up, up. Straight up. Because the next one, hello mantis, is right down here. And if you go around and around, it's a pain. So for me, I just like to do a little bit of parkour. Just climb up and over. Boop. And the next one is down the beach quite a ways. So we will be yeeting ourselves off of the bridge up here. Whee! Because, again, I have no patience for going the right way through things. I am not going to join the event. Not this time around. Sorry, just coming through. Okay. You sent me a friend request. Is it on this server or one of the other servers? Because this is the American server. I put my user ID for all the other servers on my comments, but that's quite a ways away from where I'm at right now, obviously, because I'm not going to log out and do stuff right now. Whee! Oh, sorry for getting in your way. There you go. And the next one is on the bridge out of this area. Alrighty, I'll take care of that in a minute. Most people have probably already gotten this one. I am a klutz at jumping. Actually, here, let me just do this really quick. Check my applications. I will accept. Weren't we already friends? I'm mildly confused. Hannah, I thought for sure I was already in your friends list. Oh, I need to eat something. Hang on a second. Oh. You had two, right? Oh, my little sister was playing and deleted you. Sorry. Okay, that makes sense. Because I was like, I was quite certain that I was already in your friends list. That is some overkill food. Thank you. Didn't you have more than one, I try to remember who's in my friends list to the best of my ability, but I remember her telling me that she got two. Ah, there we go. Yes. Hello? There we go. Perfect. On to the pink bubbles once you get stamped. Okay. Hang on a second, I gotta put my microphone up for a second. Alrighty. Yes, I know. Okay. Okay, fine. She has work, so... Yeah, I know. Thank you. She has work, so she, there we go. She probably has to get off in a second. So I'll rush through watering. Alrighty. Let's get this over with. I'll speedrun watering over here. Scooch. There we go. Don't need to water the saline ones, they don't give seeds. You have a lot of saline flowers out. I know they're pretty, but aren't you trying to get more? Is this tea leaves? Hang on a second. Did you get tea leaves? Nice. I thought those looked familiar. You're gardening. Nice. Did you say there was 2 or 3 cats around? I don't see anything else that needs watering. I don't know where your 3rd cat is. We're probably gonna have to— oh, never mind, I found it. Ugh. Apparently you couldn't find it either because it's hungry. Feed the pets. Actually, you are trying to figure out what the cat's favorite foods are, so I'm gonna throw some really expensive random stuff in here. Not that. No, but I will use that one because I now have a 3-star. That's some very expensive food, my dude. I have no idea if that's its favorite or not, but you're welcome. At least we can eliminate it from the list. Alright. What conversation is going on over there? There you go. Got it. Now I can get back on track to the bubbles. Thank you. You coming, Starlight? Okay. Anna, I'll stop and water your place soon. Right now, I need to go to— I probably could have went the other way. I need to go to the bridge that's north. I think I went slightly the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, I went the wrong way. My bad. Guys, I am directionally challenged as heck, man. That's why I gotta use a map for everything. Okay. So we need this bridge. There's a bubble there. This ramp bridge. There we go. Wait for that to come around. Is so far. Boop. I got it. And then the next one is a little further to the right here. In between these buildings here, see, in the little trellis, I think is what it's called. The little decorative ladder that they've got in between the 2 houses. Come here, you. There we go. I know there's an easier way to get up there and get it, but it's fine. Yeah, I know we can get up there. Thank you very much for watering my garden. No problem. Okay, and then the next one is here at the cafe area. He's still got glitched out pants. That's fascinating. I'm going to try to catch this as it goes by. There we go. Boop. And the next one, pardon me, it's not quite here, but I like going up here as one of my favorite things to do. Next one is, I think, down this street. Yeah, right here. Okay. So this one's pretty easy to get up as well. There we go. And we don't need to go far because the next one is right there at the back of the manor. I don't know if they call it anything else in-game, but as far as I'm concerned, it's the Mayor's Manor. The next one is at the gazebo. At the bridge next to the gazebo. So, just a little short bike ride away. Do some tight maneuvering. And then hop up here. This is always a pain for me. I always feel like I'm gonna fall off of here. There we go. And that's already 10 bubbles. The next ones are in the forest area. So we'll be going this way. The first one I already saw as I was running around getting Starshards. It's in the tree stump. I noticed it as I was coming by. I need to get off their property just a little bit before I get yeeted off of my bicycle. Okay. Hello there, very sneaky bubble that likes to hide inside things. Ooh, fluorite. Nice. I'm not doing that right now. I appreciate it though. The other two in this area are around the jump puzzle. So we're gonna be going across the bridge. That is a very cool hat. I want to get closer and see. That is a very, very cool hat and dress. I love it. I know that it's not going to, she's not gonna know why, but I want to give her a little bit of a boost. It gives you a little bit of a speed boost and a hunger boost when you do that. So she's gonna come out of the menus and be like, why? It might show up in her friendship journal. Who knows? What shows up in there is extremely random. So, okay, well I guess I'm getting an extra bonus bubble. There's one here. There's one for me here. And there's another one through the parkour area, if I can stop clicking on menus that I shouldn't be clicking on. Gotta do 1, 2, 3 jumps from that side, or if you come up this ramp, you only have to jump off and grab it. So it depends on how good you are at parkour. If you're not very good, then just come up from this side and then just jump off and grab it. Where did she go? Down here. Oh. Where? Are you okay? Are you struggling with the parkour? I'm confused. Alright, we've got 2 left. And they are in the fishing village. Oh, here. Follow me. It's fine. You can get it. Yeah. You should just be able to jump off the edge and grab it from there. That's actually one of the reasons why I explain that there's multiple ways to get things, because sometimes things are a little more difficult for players. I think part of it is the fact that there's a difference between playing on PC and playing on mobile when it comes to controls. But there's also a dexterity issue, you know, not everybody has the reflexes or the timing to be able to do all the parkour jumps and things. I need to grab that. Well, I don't need to, but I'm going to grab that. And get you rescued from that awkward angle there. You coming? The grass is deep here. That's interesting. Okay. So, there's often a bubble at the front of this building here. There's a really easy way to get up here. You jump up this side, and you just drop off. Easy peasy. Okay. It's pretty high. I mean, yeah, there are other ways to get to it, for sure. Alright, and the last bubble is at the fish stall next to Bill. And then, because I have a lot of friends logged in, I'm going to have to go watering before I can do my dailies and feed the wildlife. Because people tend to log out before I have a chance to get to their gardens. Or they just go to different towns. And I don't have the memory capacity to know who I should be chasing down. Alright, so this is the last one. Alright. So, let's see who needs water. We've got Jillybean, we've got Starlight, and we've got Sunshine. So we'll be... It looks like Hannah went to a different town. There's another variety of special mushrooms here. Let me grab that. These are really good for decoration. They're also kind of good for profit, too. Oh, is it special on your screen, too, or no? You don't have to stick with me while I go water for my friends. It's up to you. You can go do your own thing. Or we can just make it to your house and then you can do your own thing. This is interesting. Like a little pathway through the middle of their house. That's interesting. This is a very elaborate house. I kind of want to go in there and ride the roller coaster. It's right there up front. I kind of want to check out their beaver build too to see what they did. Okay. Hang on. Okay. We're getting there. Okay. Ooh, this is fancy. Very fancy. Alright, I hear somebody doing gardening. What do you need? You need food. I happen to have some spare food that I can toss in here. What do I have the most of? These. And I'm gonna give you some of everything. There you go. That's all you needed. And while I'm here, I'm going to share a tool repair kit with you. And grab a beverage. Delicious. I made myself some hot tea for once. It's not as hot as it was before, but it's still delicious. I'm gonna hop in here and do some watering. I assume now that you've been doing stuff that it's safe for me to come water. It's interesting. Appreciate it. I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble keeping track of where I watered though. Because it's a little chaotic in here. Let's see. I try to keep my flowers a little bit more organized so it's easier to keep track of how everything is watered, but that's cool. Impressive that you have so many hyacinths. I don't know how you got black ones already, but awesome. I'm jealous. Oh, it's possible she got gardening before cooking or whatever else. Oops. Yeah. I'm gonna have to wait for a whole other level. That's alright, I'll get there eventually. Yeah. Okay. There you go. I'm not sure what's on fire over there. Oh, it's just a fireplace. Okay. There's a flame showing through the window. It was interesting. Ta-da! Next place is yours, right? Next place on my list? Did I like her house? Let me triple check, sorry. I don't like to leave a house unchecked. There we go. Oh. I was just checking the, oh, my bad. Sorry. Hi. I haven't seen you in a while. It's 3 a.m. where you are. What are you doing up? I'm sorry. I waited until later because it's Starshard time right now. Sorry about that. Alrighty. What do you need? You need bird cards, and I happen to have an abundance. There you go. And I've already liked your house because I saw it on the way through. Where to? You lead the way to flowers. Unless you haven't put anything down yet. And then that's understandable. I would love to. Yes, please do show me around if that's your choice. This is lovely. Ooh, this is nice. Oh. there's a bubble somewhere. Oh, I like the ceiling tiles. That's fascinating. Are you gonna put lights in them or just as is? Yeah, I heard the bubble. Hang on. I gotta find it. Yeah, there it is. Whee! Nice. Okay. I feel like these can be expanded by quite a bit into the room, but that's just personal preference. Alpaca has shown up at my house, and there was a home button. Will that quick travel me to my house, or is that just telling me where to go? Next time that pops up, I want to click on it and see if it does anything. But, the animals typically stay at a house for like 30 minutes at the level I'm at right now. So if anybody needs to talk to the alpaca, feel free to go do that. It's at my place. She's been working very hard on this. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. I like it. Very cool. Oh, wow. I didn't know that that would happen. Fascinating. I got stuck. Ooh. I like the use of the Lego windows. That's very interesting. The not Lego windows. Little loft area for the bed. That's nice. We got a nice little bathroom. Very cool. I think the black shower would look really nice in there. If you can get Bob to have one in stock. Oh, a pool on the roof? That's very cool. All you need is some actual water to utilize that, but decoratively it's really nice. Ooh, this looks like a walk-in closet type room. Like a... could be anything, but... interesting, I like it. Very cool. You need like one of those pool floaty thingies. I have a black one. Let me show you in my catalog. I have a really cool one. I think it counts as outdoor furniture, maybe? It would be under unlocked. It's not that. Decorations, maybe? Let me scroll really quickly and find it. I don't think it would count as a bed, but it might. No. No. Interesting. Now where... it's gotta be an outdoor thing, right? But it's not there. That's interesting. I have it. All... Let me scroll through here a little bit more carefully. Ah! Right here. Pineapple air mattress. The top of it's gold. This one is very cool. That's the only reason why I bought that one. It's so shiny. It's very bright right here. You need something to tone it down. Some kind of furniture to absorb some of the light. But I think that would look really cool in your pool. Let me come back up there. I just ran off your railing there. No. Oh yeah, no, I didn't want any of the floaties, but when I saw the black one with the gold top, I had to have it. I have, I think one more house. Yeah, I have one more house that I need to water for. So you can either come with me or not, but I need to head over that way before they log out. Let me, just yeet myself over there. Alright, I guess I've got company. It is the voting period for people's beaver builds, so if you want to, you can browse around some of the beaver builds and maybe drop a vote for some people. Okay. I have one bug there. The rest of these are... Oh, no, this one's okay to go. I think I can remove the 1-star and go down and drop a 2-star in there. There we go. I don't have any spare flowers, but I have plenty of lemon verbena. There you go. I just have extra stuff, so I like to help out my friends and stuff. It's not necessary, but I like to help out. I'm not as financially driven as I could be in this game. I could be getting a lot more money for a lot more things if I focused on actually selling. There we are. There's all your standard flowers, and I know that the brick ones are around the corner. There we go. Fingers crossed you get some nice seeds tomorrow. Good luck! Let me see. I don't know where they are wandering around town, but I still have, animals and dailies to do. So... I need to zoom around anyway. So it's entirely up to you if you want to follow along with me, but... as far as I'm concerned, you're literally just luggage on the back of my bike right now. I have places to be. I have my own things to do, sorry. Penny needs apples. Apples are a pain, in my opinion. I don't have the time or the patience to get apples most of the time. So I don't exactly have a stockpile. Okay. Go see Naniwa is this way. Zoom my way through here. I could quick travel, but I like biking around. I learned during the last event that if I get too used to the quick travel points, it gets harder for me to bike around normally once the event stops. So I get sad that the quick travel spots are gone. So I try not to take too much advantage of them right now. Okay. Hello there, sir. I have some bugs for you. Hopefully I have what you need. Oh yeah, I've got tons. There you go. And then I need to collect raspberries, which is all the way on the other side of town, of course. That must be a request from, Blanc. He's often asking me to go get stuff. Let's see. You know what's really offensive is when Bob puts in a request for us to buy a piece of furniture. It's like, that's just rude. Hello. Welcome back. That's fine. Like I said, you're essentially a piece of luggage on the back of my bike right now. I have tasks to do, and whether you want to be dragged along for them or not, that's entirely up to you. That thing freaks me out. I don't know what the point of that was. Did you have something back there? Interesting. That book back there freaks me out. Somethingpedia is what it was called. I don't know. It freaks me out, man. I don't like it. Okay. Grab this. Leave the bike behind, because the other ones are just super close anyway. There we go. I can't be bothered to walk that far, huh? I'm gonna grab this one before Actually, I'm not even gonna go that direction. I don't want to go down in between the houses, to be honest. I could, because that's the last one I technically need, so... Wait, how did I go from 6 to 8? Am I getting, like, bonus raspberries for some reason? Hang on a second. 1 raspberry. 1 branch, 1 branch. Huh. That is weird. Okay. I need to head home for this one because I may need some more ingredients than I have on hand. Cook a dish with 3 stars or above. It's gonna take me a minute. Okay. Let's see here. What recipes might I need to upgrade? that's the wrong tab. This missed call always throws off where my buttons are. I'm so used to clicking on the collection first thing in the corner. What recipes do I need to work on right now? Apple jam, which I don't have enough apples for. Yellow roll cake and green roll cake, which I don't think I have enough of those for. Oyster mushroom pie I should be able to do. Alright. Let me see if I have the ingredients for that. I only have 3 oyster mushrooms on me right now. Gosh, I have a lot of flowers I need to burn through again. Why do I have 1 baby flower just hanging out there? Interesting. Okay, let's see here. Is it in this tab? I don't think so. Hang on. Oyster mushrooms, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Oyster mushroom pie. I need more eggs. I think I put a lot of my groceries away. I think I put all of my groceries away, to be honest. Alright. Let me grab out some cooking ingredients. And put away the furniture pieces that I got from Bubbles. And I'll put these up on display in a minute. So I need eggs for sure. Can grab a stack of butter, a bag of coffee. I'll grab one of the full stacks of milk and one of the full stacks of eggs because the other 2 stacks are kind of short. There we go. I do need to start making milkshakes and stuff. I've got some tea that I need to make as well. That's interesting. You would think that because this is an ingredient that I can't technically use, it would be grayed out, but it's not. Okay. Let's see. For now, I'm gonna focus on the oyster mushroom pie and see if I can't get a higher star rating than I already have. Okay. Doesn't say that I have to deliver a dish that's a higher star, just that I have to cook one. So... I could use some amazing seasoning, but I don't like using it on low-cost dishes like these. Okay. Oh, got it. Got a 3-star. That's great. I did not get a higher star than I already have, but dailies are done. Thank you. That's wonderful. Okay. Let me check on my garden actually. Is my stuff ready? I have been on long enough for my pineapples to be done. Good. Take care of that. Throw on something else. Since it's maxed out, I think I will stay online for a bit and grow some lemon verbena and see if I can't attempt to get a 5-star. This may be the one crop that I'm not going to get a 5-star on. I'm not sure. I do have plenty of time still, but it's been extremely frustrating. Okay. Alright, I have too much stuff in my bag. Full stacks. Okay. Put those away, put these away. I don't have too much stuff in my bag. I am exaggerating again. Pardon me. Alright. I have places to be. Are you coming with me? I don't need an alpaca gift, that's why I'm just ignoring it. You can only get 3 animal gifts from visits per day. So I would rather not interact with it than take up a spot. Okay. That is a very elaborate house. That's impressive. They must have spent a wild amount of money on that game, on the gachas, to get all that stuff. I know I have a decent amount of the stuff, and I've spent more than I want to admit on the gachas, to be honest, but it's just wild. Hey look! A gift. Nice. You get tomatoes, because I know you love those. What have you got for me? A log. Wonderful. I still need to find the tree as well. I'll track it down. I'm not too worried about it. I think it's probably a good idea to get wood from the great trees this time around. I've been skipping it, so I should probably do that this time. I need to keep my stockpile of rare lumber topped up. Alrighty, what can I throw in here? There's lots of things I can throw in here. Oh, you have like one favorite fish, but it's a 5-star, so you're not getting that. Sorry. I have like a bajillion grasshoppers, I think, and dragonflies. So you can have those. There you go. Time to smack some trees. This is where I get my lumber from. Once a day, I don't bother with other trees. Whee! There's a moth right here, and I scared it. Darn it. Darn it! One of these days, I'm gonna get a 5-star of that moth, but it is so touchy. See if I can sneak up on it. Gotcha. Ooh, double catch. Ooh, nice. Okay. Perfect. And we'll zoom over. My house is just so chaotic compared to some of the other houses. Some people have such nicely organized homes, and some people have like super awesome epic builds, and my house is just house in front with garden area and chaos in back for whatever event is going on. It serves its purpose, but I'm not exactly thrilled with it. Let me see here, that's also a 5-star, you're not getting it. There we go. I want to design a nice house. Let's see. What do we got here? There we go. You're joining? Okay, I'll make sure to water for you, Hannah. Okay. Do, do, do. I will meet you there. Well, right now I'm just circling around the island, feeding the wildlife and smacking trees. So I won't be anywhere specific for a while. Okay. There we go. Always give these guys the weeds. There we go. I need to cook some grass cake and make some fertilizer to burn through some of that excessive amount of weeds in my inventory. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I'll meet you over at your place. I'm a little over halfway done with the animals, I think. I'll stop by your house before I go shopping. What? That's odd. I got disconnected from my own chat. That's weird. Wonder what happened. I'm just gonna throw in some normal fish. I get stuck when I'm driving, especially if I look away from where I'm driving. I was looking at things. Okay, and after I will do the animals. That sounds like a good plan. I forgot the trees. There we are. 1, 2, and 3. Wait for a second, make sure I get everything. Boop. I find that if I'm standing close enough to the tree, I just magnetize everything to me. I don't need to run around like that. But it could be different depending on how you're, what you're playing on. What graphics settings you're on, things like that. But I find as long as I'm pressed up against the tree, I don't need to run around like that. I just gotta wait for it to come to me. Let's see, I think I have some stockpile of bamboo still. Let's see, I do still have a stockpile. That's wonderful. Yay me for planning ahead. I'm always running low on bamboo normally. That is the second time that I've seen one of those Asian lady beetles on the edge of my screen as I drive by. So I guess they're out and about in the forest area. Okay. Last animal, and then I have truffles and one set of trees, and then I can zoom over to Hannah's place. And get some watering done. Thank goodness I have sticks. I'm constantly out of sticks on my newer accounts because I use them for tool repair kits. So... Alpaca got tired of playing at your place. Sad. Goodbye, Alpaca. Who's blocking my bridge? Rude. Luckily you left just enough of a gap, thank you. Let's see here. That's one of my friends, actually. They could be watching. Sorry. It's a little rude to just be, like, blocking the whole bridge. I've had people block it on purpose before. Let's see. That's 2. And then we've got nothing here. So 3 for me. And there's 2 more spots it could be at. Here and at the other tree. There's my 4th. That's all that's gonna spawn for now, is 4 at a time. This is the other spawn point, so... The little pink birds are so pretty. Alrighty, back to the bike. These tents are actually super useful when you're a newer player, if you're out running around. Because you can actually rejuvenate energy by laying down in them. You don't have to worry about food. It's, these tents and the hot springs are great places to just get free energy at. It requires a little bit of patience, but it's good. Nice. Just wanted to demonstrate that really quick. Now that everybody knows what I've been up to on the other servers, I can freely discuss things that I've made as observations for newer players. Speaking of which, did you guys know that if you missed the Frost Sport event, the entire thing, you can still get the snow sculpting hobby from Azure? You just need to pay, I mean, we had to pay for it when it was live, but you have to pay 100 stars to activate the hobby, and then 50 stars for each hobby upgrade ticket. At the time, it was a nightmare because we had just started playing the game. It was the first event that was running, and getting enough stars for that was an absolute nightmare. But if you've been playing for a while and you missed the Frostspore event and you want to do some snow sculptures, that's not a lost cause. You can do that. I thought that was fascinating. I did that on one of my servers today and I was like, wait, what? Alright. So now I just need to find Hannah's house, which is where? Ah, near my house. No, that's Jules. Hannah's down that way. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. You can come with if you want. I think we will have to let somebody else tag along with me another day, though. Since you tagged along with me for basically the entire stream this time around. So next time we'll have to give somebody else a turn to be the passenger princess. Alrighty. Let's drop a like on Hannah's house. See what we can put in her box. We've got some things that need dropped in here. There we go. 2 and a 3. That covers it. 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Yeah, this week it's all stars. Last week it was how many items you put in. This week it's all stars. Just water that little guy because we're gonna water this. Nice. And for these, we're just gonna go back and forth. There we go. Perfect. There we go. All right. Perfect. If I remember rightly, you were in the middle of a house tour last time I was here, and we didn't get to go to the second floor. Because you had to go get lunch? If I'm remembering the right person. Right. Exactly. Exactly, yeah. I try and pay attention to who's who. Sure. I'm happy to come look. Ooh, the stairs are outside. Double wide stairs too, that's nice. I like this little display you've got here. Ah, the cooking station. Nice. I don't do well cooking in online. Oh, you cook with your sister. That makes more sense. I don't do well cooking with other people. The timing is hard for me. Eggs. Got some trampolines out here. That's pretty cool. A little play zone. Very neat. Very cool. I'm gonna go to my house and empty my bag. That sounds fine. The only thing I have left to do is shopping. Ooh, like an outdoor theater type area. Very cool. With a snack bar. Very cool. Very nice. I like the photos too. They're fun. Sure. How would you like the picture? Alright, let me have a look at what poses I can do then. Let's see. We've got some interesting ones. How about I go into photo mode so that it loops? And then you can take your photo whenever you want. That's fun. That's a cute one. Perfect. Ah, I see. I like it. That's very fun. Ugh. Spelling. Alright. And then you've got the elevated beds. Very cool. Um... Cool. That's fun. So you guys can both, like, go AFK and just take a rest for a bit. Nice. Ooh, this is nice. Very cool. That's a lot of different things. That's fun. I think I have the pink washer too. I like it. It's really nice. uh... Yeah, I think it's probably because you hang out with your sister so much. I have a sibling, but he is much older than me, and obviously us being different genders, we weren't hanging out all the time. So it's not something that I can relate to. But I imagine if you hang out with your sister all the time, it's probably kind of a habit. Hi, Tor. Welcome. I had 2 and your inventory was full. I often sell my extras, but that's one way to do things. Okay. Ooh, I see a little space out here. Seeing a little artsy space. You got a little book out here. You got a little artsy space. I like it. It overlooks the garden. It's very nice. This is a nice quiet place to be, huh? There we go. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, you take care. Thank you for showing off to me. I appreciate it. Have fun. Bye-bye. Yeet! Oh, I almost made it all the way out of the yard. Alrighty. My bike! My bike. Alright, I do believe the other house was on the opposite side. They have already left. That's unfortunate, but I have another friend that spawned in next door. So there we go. Have a look at what I can drop in. I am starting to run a bit low on supplies that I can just throw at things. Let's see here. One starfish. I can't really help you there, sorry. I can help here. 3, 6, and 2. And 10 of these. There you go. I do like the Blanc figures next to the garden. That's adorable. Let me see here. I want to make sure I'm taking the right amount of steps in. There we go. I got distracted. 3, 4, and then those leftover 4 always drive me crazy. It's so hard to organize your garden when there's a weird leftover number. The flowers jiggle. Interesting. You know what I'm curious about? They said that the dandelions, and in the update they said... Honestly, they didn't update the name of the flowers, so it also said dandelions when they announced the brick blooms. They said that they had their own unique animation for something. Not around, but I like all the diagonal everything. It's wild. What is in here? Just the belly of the creature is what I got. Oh gosh, I got launched. I was not expecting that. Is that how you get in? Hang on. Probably? Maybe, maybe not. Interesting. Is this, nope. Thought maybe it was something you could pass through. Don't mind me just being minorly nosy. I can actually go into your house. I was just trying to see if there was like a secret room or something. Okay. Yes. Just being nosy. Alright, I think I have everybody covered, maybe? Maybe? Other than Diana down there. I've got more people spawning in all the time, man. This is the last person I water for before I go shopping and log out. I've been on here for 2 hours almost. I want to get off. I can't just keep getting sidetracked by 10 million things. Okay. Besides, I'm dying to know what's in the stores today. I want to go shopping. I still need to find the tree, too. Ooh, small house! I love small house. Hello, Capybara. I will grab a gift from you. Ooh, blueberries. Not bad. What's going on in here? Got more food that I can drop off. Got some burgers. I can help with some fish. I can help with some birds. And I can help with gardening. Lemon verbena. That should cover it. Capybaras make weird noises. Okay. It is getting late. Alright. I'm just gonna overlap a little bit here, there, and everywhere, just to make sure that everything's covered. Okay, I was gonna go water yours, but it's maxed out, and oh, I hope something good is in the shop for you. Me too. Also, no problem. I love coming to water for people. It is one of my favorite hobbies. It is just randomly going to water people. My plants are ready to harvest. Perfect, thank you. I mean, I figured they would be. It was just lemon verbena. And I was gonna come back to it. Am I the only one who watered these? You need to water your own plants, man. Everything was dry when I got here, wasn't it? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, maybe you just logged in. My bad. Oh, wow. That is a wild outfit. I love it. Let me see what you got. It's giving Miss Frizzle vibes. I love it. I love this. This is awesome. What is going on? It's like 70s and Miss Frizzle. I love it. Hmm? No. Not right now. I don't like to do parties while I'm on stream. Oh! Thank you! Appreciate it. Yes. I'll get to you. I'll get you too. Yes. There you go. Happy to stamp. Ooh. Nice. Yummy. I'm getting treated to all kinds of yummy things today. Done with animals? That's wonderful. Alright. I am out of here. I am gonna get some shopping on. Whee! Hello. The stars are so pretty. I love these adorable little lampposts. They're sitting, and it's a couple, and this dude's sitting by himself, and there's another pair over here next to the cafe. They're so cute. They're sitting in different positions. It's all adorable. Just the random little details of things I love in this game. The lampposts here that have umbrellas. I love it to bits. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the lab. I'm sure I'm nowhere near ready to do anything in here. Oh, 1 day and 7 hours. That's sooner than I expected. Hmm? Yes? Ah. Yeah, you're doing research too. Alright, let's see what's new. If there's anything decent new. Alright, we've got some Letterman jackets, which are pretty cool. They're called varsity jackets, but they're also called Letterman jackets. We've got some striped suits. These are different than... There's two different types of striped suits. Not striped suits. There's two different types of suits. There's these ones that are more form-fitting, but then there's also like baggy suit jackets. And yes, I do play on all servers. The announcement was yesterday. I've been working on it for 2 straight weeks with almost minimal sleep. I've been so sleep deprived. I finally got some decent rest today. Let's see what we got here. It helps actually. It gives me a little bit of a sneak peek on what's going for the next day for the American server for my live stream. I'm gonna grab these two. See what's in the one pieces. I think I want this one. Okay. No new socks. There's plenty of new shoes. I want to get one of a couple of different varieties if I can afford it. We're getting some green clothes today, I guess. Let's see. Probably this pair of sneakers. And this pair of shoes down here. And I'll get one more bandana. And let's see. One bag. I think I'll go with the standard color watermelon bag. That's enough spending in there for me. Most of my time and attention goes into this server. This is my main server. This is where I spend money. This is where I want to collect all the fun things and do all the fun designs. Hi! Hi, hi. This is unfamiliar. I've never seen this piece of furniture before. That's interesting. I don't want to buy it for stars right now. I know I have an abundance of stars, but I have a feeling that I'm going to need them at some point. So, I did throw a bunch of stars at things not too long ago. I don't think there's anything I actually want from Bob today. Okay. That's fine with me. Let's check Bailey J and, Miss Joan. See what's in the pet store. I need to stock up a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. I think I have one of everything already. Yep, I do. So there's nothing new that I need from here. Just a little bit of food. How are the pets? Hang on, I do need to double check the cats. This one looks suspiciously like what I've been looking for. Tortoiseshell cat. Suspicious, and it is a female. I might be adopting that cat. I logged off, but I'm watching the live because I have to sleep because I have school. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. I will be finishing my live in just a minute anyway, so you can get some proper sleep. Do you want to do your weekly quest with me? Because I need it too if you haven't done yours. I did mine earlier. But I appreciate it. If you need help with yours, feel free to let me know. And I'll make sure that you get the help you need. Okay, let me consider the cat. Because I wanna... Hang on. I want to get a cat specifically for a character. Mm-hmm. Let me see. There's a couple of different pictures that look a bit different, but that cat looks a lot like what it should be. She's a tortoiseshell Persian. Ah, you have to sleep in 5 minutes. Well, have a good rest. I think I'm gonna be grabbing this. It's not a fluff ball like I need, but it's the closest I'm going to find, especially with this personality. So, welcome to the family. Let me see if I can... Princess Donut. The Queen Anne Chonk. I have been waiting for that specific cat to show up. That one was too perfect for what I've been waiting for. If any of you read or listen to audiobooks, Sneakers is a good name for a brown poodle. That's a very good name. I considered it for mine, but I went with Mocha instead because it's not light brown. But Snickers is a great name for a brown poodle. But if any of you read or listen to audiobooks and are fine with like RPG style books, there's one called Dungeon Crawler Carl, and it is pretty popular. Indifferent is it fits Princess Donut, trust me. She's very self-centered in the book series. Princess Donut is actually one of the main characters for the book. So she needs a tiara if I have anything even close to it. Trust me, she needs a tiara. I immediately need to tiara the cat. Let me see what I have. I might have one of the special outfit things that could work as a tiara. There we go. I think the only personality cat that I don't have right now is a clingy one. So let's have a look and see what we can get that's the closest thing to a tiara. This would also work with the sunglasses. I could glam her up, for sure. That would semi-fit. This one also fits the personality. I'm gonna go with this one for now because this one's a bit too showy. But, it definitely fits the character that I'm going for. Alright, quick review on rewards for today before I log out. We've got these 3. I've got some points. Okay, I've got my daily sign-in. I have to sleep at 10:45 because I'm Muslim and I need to pray before I sleep. Well, I hope I haven't cut into any of your time because that's very important. So you need to take care of that if that's the time for that. I don't want to cut into any of your timing. Alright, for flowers, I have the hyacinths that I've collected. I have quite a few colors that I don't have. I am not logging on. Understandable. And apparently there was a rabbit at my house. I don't remember seeing a notification for that. There is a reward. It's behind my head. It is 20 stars. What do I have that's unlocked? The new bandana. Let me see. The new shirt. Gotcha. The new shorts. Sometimes I get rewards and I don't remember what I get. The new overalls. Sorry, I am late. The day is the last day of May. It is. Shoes. I'm just going over what I collected today. And then I'm getting ready to log out, but it's nice of you to have made it. I went through my dailies, caring for the animals, the weekly bubbles, and the Starshards today, so you're welcome to rewatch the live stream and find where things are. Okay, I've got some friends that are out doing things right now, but I'm not worried about that. And I've got some more mail. What is this? Oh! Babu DG members, the exhibition period of the Beaver Cup Build Challenge starts now. Grab your friends and head to the exclusive islands. So, how to visit? Go to another home, interact with the Build Challenge, visit a friend's creation through the Friendship Journal. On the Build Challenge page, use random visit or enter a member ID for a direct visit, or hold hands with a friend and enter their creation together. Okay, you can like, take photos of, and interact with the creations you enjoy. So we got something called helicopter tokens. It says that takes you straight to other people's galleries. That's very cool. So I'm going to be deleting that because I don't need extra postage. Tomorrow's the first day of June. Am I excited? Because of... yeah, because of school. Yes. 2 different comments, but yes, I'm semi-excited. Is there something extra special in June that I'm not aware of? I didn't know that there was an option for a thumbnail for our build. That's my bad. Oh, we've already gotten like 32 likes on our thing. Nice. Very cool. Let me see here. Let me take a quick peek. Work info. Yeah. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, I didn't know that there was an option to put a thumbnail on the build, so that's my bad. I'll make sure to do it properly next time. So thank you for coming by to my live, and thank you so much for hanging out with me and all my awesome friends that come by and water for me. You guys are all amazing. I appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely evening, and I will see you tomorrow. I have much to do, not just on this server. So I will be around. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And until then, have a good night. Babu, and bye-bye.